All right, today our objective is to use what we know about circles and area to derive the formula for the area of a circle or a portion of a circle. So we have this rectangle, and suppose this is the height, and this is the base. What would the area and the perimeter of this rectangle be? So we have the area being base times height and the perimeter being 2 times base plus 2 times height. And now let's look at what would the area of a triangle be. And so we have a line right here and bisecting the rectangle, and half of that I just filled in of the rectangle, and so that half area is going to be covered 1/2 of the base times the height. Now, how would you make a formula for 1/4 of the area of a rectangle? Okay, this is one way you might show the process to make a formula for 1/4 of the area of a rectangle. Suppose you bisect the sides of the rectangle by a line L1 and a line L2. Then we have the lengths of the side of this area right here to be 1/2 h is the height, and the base is going to be 1/2 base. If we take then for this rectangle here, the area formula, we have area equals 1/2 base times 1/2 height, and when you multiply that through, we end up with 1/4 base times height. All right, we looked a little bit into area. Now let's look into circles and their measure. Take a moment to consider how these terms relate to circles and each other. Okay, circumference is the distance around a circle, and circumference C equals 2 pi r. The diameter is the distance across the circle through the center, while the radius is the distance from the edge of the circle to the center. There's a relationship between the diameter and the radius. The diameter equals 2 times the radius, and the radius equals the diameter in half, or half the diameter. Pi is a special relationship between the circumference C and the diameter, and it's approximately equal to 3.14. That is, the diameter is the circumference is 3.14 times that of the diameter. Centimeters, meters, inches, and feet are units of measure for distance. List some examples of units of measure for area. Here, some examples of units of measures for area are centimeters squared, meters squared, inches squared, and feet squared. And observe for this rectangle with a base of 5 centimeters and a height of 3 centimeters, when you multiply 3 centimeters by 5 centimeters, we end up multiplying the 3 and the 5 to get 15, and the centimeters by centimeters to get centimeters squared. Now let's derive the area function of a circle with an 8-slice pizza. We've arranged our pizza in this fashion. This is approximately equal to that of a rectangle. We know the area of the rectangle is equal to, or a rectangle is equal to, the base times the height. Well, what's the base of our rectangular pizza? It's right there. And that's approximately equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 slices. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 slices. And that is equal to 1/2 of our circumference. Well, what's the height of our rectangular pizza? That's going to be approximately equal to r, or the radius. Knowing that, then the area of our pizza is approximately equal to the base times the height, which is equal to 1/2 of our circumference times the radius. Finish this calculation and simplification of the area of our rectangular pizza to derive the function of a circle. We have the area of the pizza equals the base times the height, which is equal to 1/2 of the circumference times the radius. But circumference equals 2 pi r. Using substitution, we have 1/2 times 2 pi r times the radius. The 2's cancel, and we have pi r squared, which is the area function of a circle. Now, let's use a 16-slice pizza to find the area function of 8 of its slices. We've arranged the slices in this fashion. This is approximately equal to that of a rectangle. We know the area of a rectangle is equal to the base times the height. Identify the base and the height, and then complete and simplify this calculation to find the area function of 8 slices of pizza. Okay, we have the base being equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 slices. 4 slices is about 1/4 of the circumference. So that's equal to the base. The height is going to be equal to the radius. So we have the area of the pizza of 8 slices is equal to the base times the height. We said the base is going to be equal to 1/4 of the circumference, and the height was equal to the radius, which is equal to 1/4, and the circumference by substitution is equal to, 2 pi r times the radius. Again, if we use simplification, we have this equals to pi r squared divided by 2. Now your extension activity. Draw a pizza sliced into 16 pieces and use 4 of them to derive the function of 1/4 of the pizza. Show the arrangement of the pizza into the rectangular shape and describe what the base and the height are equal to, and solve for the area function by multiplying the base and the height. Simplify your product and bring this to class tomorrow.